Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Let's head to the... Going with the 7. This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Super shot, that.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Looking really good. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a 4-footer remaining. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Lining up from about 230 yards here. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Outstanding approach shot. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Putting for an eagle. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
An eagle on the last hole for this player. Let's see if they can't build on the momentum they've created.
Quality shot, that one. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
And choosing the 8-iron here. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Lining up the birdie putt here. The putt drops and now 10 under, heading down the stretch.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Now 5 shots up after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Birdies aren't the order of the day here at the Huckleberry Country Club. It's a good par 3, measuring 207 from the back tees. Just hitting the greens, a good start, Rich.
It really is. I love how this green is designed, though, on this long par 3. Everything works back towards the center. It's all about distance control with this tee shot, Luke. If you hit it the right distance, I promise you, you're going to have a really good opportunity to make a deuce.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And this putt coming up for his par. Currently in first position. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Opting for the 3-wood. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole. A chip for the tournament. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Good strike. Well, how about that? They get the victory, and in fine fashion too.
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry, and this is a good one to win. That's nicely done. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That is hunting for the hole. Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. Lydia Ko is currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. Yeah, that one will play. Getting ready to play their third. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh, and back to the course with the live action. This is a par putt. That was a gallant attempt. Putting now for a bogey. And with that, he moves up to even par. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. Wonderfully played. And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
It's a delightful little fade, that. Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied for 3rd position. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Great touch.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. That's an awful error. Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. That lie was so bad, I didn't think they'd be able to get it anywhere near there.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Yes, they've made it. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He's in a share of 3rd place.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Not a bad line, this one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Going with the 8-iron here. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. How close was that to going down? This putt for par here. They're nicely holed. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Currently a couple under for the event. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour. And we look back in the greatness in sports, right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis.
That's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The finishing hole on the front nine here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Club up. I like this play.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. What's in front of them, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 3 under. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Nicely done.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. A 7-footer right here. And in it goes for the par. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. The looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Hey, nice looking line. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently in a share of top spot. The par 4 12th. There's only a short one measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see. Rich, we saw it right throughout Tiger Woods' career, just epic shot after epic shot. What was the best shot you ever saw Tiger hit?
We were playing in 2002 in the Grand Slam of golf over in Hawaii. Justin Leonard, Davis Love, Tiger, and myself. And we, on the second day, wind's blowing at a pretty good clip on the par 5. I think it was number 7. And you had to bust 2 shots to get there. Nobody, I mean, it was nearly impossible. And in fact, it was impossible 3 out of the 4 of us to get it home in 2. Well, Tiger gets up there on this par 5 the second day, and he's already leading by like 800, I think. And he drills one right down the middle. I lay up with a 3-wood. That's how hard it's blowing. I lay up with a 3-wood to about 70, 80 yards. And this little green is a little peninsula. It kind of goes from left to right, a little bit of a fade if you're a right-handed player, with water on the front part of the green, and the pin's over in the back right. And he gets up there and smokes driver off the deck into about a 25-mile-an-hour wind to about 6 feet away. And I look over at my caddy and I go, is this for real? I mean, are you sure that we're not in a video game right now? Because that's just not possible. I mean, it literally, the second shot off the deck with the driver was hit about forehead high and traveled about 270 into the wind. And the ball just kind of hung there, seemingly just about 20 feet off the ground, just hung there and kept hanging, kept hanging, kept hanging, and fell right exactly where he wanted it to. It was unbelievable. And at that moment in time, you kind of sit there and look at yourself on the inside and you go, whew, I don't have that shot, and I don't even know how to make up for a shot like that I don't have. You just knew that you're just kind of sitting there watching something that nobody else in the game can do. It's phenomenal.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. Now this is important. This for par. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards.